Well, America is a very big, complex, and diverse society. So I look at four factors that have influenced this issue. One, which I think people might be surprised to learn, is that historically companies have actually been quite innovative and independent in taking initiative. The second has been government. When people feel as though business is not being responsive to their needs, they will turn to government for action, and that's motivated change. A third one has been reaction to events. One thinks of the Great Depression or the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s as motivating change. And the fourth one has been imitation. Companies often want to follow and be seen as doing what their peers do in their industries. I think there are two. I think one is self-interest. I think companies have historically found that when they only seek profit, they will eventually be called upon, and often in very powerful ways, to do more. I think the second reason is that for business to have survived and thrived as long as it has done so because people have seen it as being responsive to the larger good. Well, as a historian, I'm especially struck by the richness of the story, the depth of it, the complexity of it, even in the imagery of it, as the book, I think, well reflects. And as a historian, I'm also always interested in how the past can speak to the present. And I think this book has done an amazing job of doing that. The ability, I think, of someone who's even a contemporary CEO of a company to go back into that history and find in it inspiration, examples, and ideas, I think is a perfect illustration of how history can be a tool for people in the present day. I think the biggest misconception is that corporate social responsibility is only a recent phenomenon. It has deep historical roots in American traditions, and I think really going back to some of the original theorists about capitalism, such as Adam Smith, understood that there always had to be a relationship between business as a profit-seeking entity and what business provided in the way of the social good.